This is the Success Mint Podcast, episode number 5. 5 professional image mistakes you may be making. Hi, I'm Mike Carruthers. One of the reasons I love old movies so much is because they reflect a time back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s when people really cared about their appearance. They dressed well all the time, for everything. People dressed to go to work, to go on an airplane, even to go out to dinner. Today, we are casual, very casual. But we have solid evidence that image and appearance matter. They matter a lot, according to image consultant Catherine Caputa, who is author of a book called You Are a Brand.
Economists and other researchers have known for a long time that attractive people get hired before unattractive people and get paid more, but they really never knew why. The reason why is attractive people are perceived as more self-confident and having better visual and verbal communication skills. Right or wrong, that's the perception that people have. Also, think in terms of how you carry yourself, standing straight, making eye contact, and all of those things communicate. And standing tall and commanding the space that you're in can be very important in conveying self-confidence, which translates into a lot of other very positive things.
The story goes that former New York Yankees owner George Steinbrenner cared so much about his appearance that he reportedly always carried a comb in his pocket, and before he met with anyone, he would stand in front of a mirror to make sure his hair and clothes looked great. If you Google pictures of George Steinbrenner, you'll find hundreds of them, and you'll be hard-pressed to find a photo of him with a hair out of place. George Steinbrenner knew that image matters. Back in the 1980s, John Malloy wrote a big best-selling book called Dress for Success. Malloy conducted research to determine how the clothes you wear impact people's perception of you. His research was solid and his findings were fascinating. Mostly, Malloy looked at clothes for people in professional settings. For instance, he concluded that wearing a red tie or a tie with at least some red in it made a person appear more powerful. A red necktie became known as a power tie. Some of the research Malloy did for his book Dress for Success is undoubtedly dated today, but William Kane, president of Manhattan Makeovers, has picked up where John Malloy left off. Kane's company conducts research and advises male and female professionals on what to wear. He has shown how the wrong pair of shoes can cost a businessman a client, or cost a lawyer his court case. I recently spoke with William Kane, and I got him to share some of the common image mistakes many people make. Now remember, we're talking strictly business professional. These rules do not apply to casual wear or other situations. In fact, they may be totally inappropriate in those cases. First of all, shoes. Men should never wear loafers with a suit. The only shoes a man should wear with a suit are cap-toe or wingtip shoes, and only black. A common mistake professional women make is to try to match their shoe color to their outfit. But William Kane says that a woman's shoes should be at least 2 shades darker than the outfit. And black is always a safe bet, even with a white dress. Neckties. The red power tie has been replaced. Now blue or yellow in the tie is considered powerful. Men should also consider wearing more solid ties. They project a very professional image. Look back at old Cary Grant movies and he wore a lot of solid ties, and you can't accuse him of not looking great. Suits. For men, blue, gray, or beige. No exceptions. Women have a little more flexibility. For instance, a plum suit on a woman can look very professional. Pantsuits for women. Williams' research showed that women who wore pantsuits were less effective at work than women who wore skirt suits, particularly when they dealt with men over 50. Now, that may sound a bit sexist, but it's just what the research shows. And William Kane has gotten a lot of flack for this, but his research shows that women with hair longer than shoulder length are less likely to get promoted or get a raise. Now, while he's been criticized by some feminist organizations for saying this, he says they're just shooting the messenger because they don't like the message. It's just what his research concluded. Now, for men, one of the biggest image mistakes that they make is not keeping their hair neat. If your hair looks sloppy, it reflects poorly on you. Take it from George Steinbrenner. One thing I've noticed is how much women notice men's appearance. I've heard several women talk about how they notice men's shoes and fingernails right away. So if you're wearing unpolished or worn out shoes or your fingernails are not well kept, that first impression you just made is not what it could have been or should have been. So what do you think? Do you think all this concern over image and appearance is just fluff, or does it matter to you? Should it matter? Please let me know in the comments section below, and please share this with your friends on Facebook or Twitter. And please remember to sign up for our updates on the home page here at the Success Mint. I'm Mike Carruthers. Thanks for watching.